Today we have Kaitlin Files back with us, Pennsylvania workers' comp attorney whose law firm is based out of Lower Bucks County. Kaitlin, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, we've been chatting about workers' compensation, so let's dive a little deeper into that conversation. So, are workers' compensation and unemployment compensation the same thing?
No, they're actually completely contradicting concepts. So workers' compensation benefits get paid through the workers' comp insurance carriers to injured workers. Unemployment benefits are run through the state, and they're for people who are looking for work but can't find any. So workers' compensation, injure workers saying, I have a job, I got hurt, I can't physically or psychologically perform that job anymore because of the injury, so I need to get paid benefits by the insurance carrier. Unemployment compensation is alleging I can't find a job. I'm physically, psychologically capable of working, but I can't find work. So I need benefits to help hold me over until I can find that. So again, completely contradicting concepts for unemployment compensation versus workers' compensation.
Okay, thank you very much for clearing that up. Now, another question. What about workers' compensation and disability?
So Social Security disability and workers' compensation sometimes do go hand in hand. My firm actually practices both because some of my clients do have workers' compensation claims and disability claims. But Social Security disability is a government-run program where, again, workers' compensation are those insurance carriers. Now, workers' compensation is just looking at that work injury. So if you have a shoulder injury, work comp just wants to know about the shoulder injury. If you also have diabetes and anxiety and depression, workers' comp doesn't care about that. Social Security disability looks at all of it. They don't care how it was caused. They look at your whole body to figure out if you can work. So again, they go hand in hand, and I have clients who have both, but they are considering different things to decide if you are disabled.
Okay. Now, who is entitled to collect workers' compensation?
We actually get this question a lot. It's actually surprising we get it a lot, but a lot of people call with employment discrimination claims. And there are avenues for you to go about going and pursuing a lawsuit against your employer for employment discrimination, for harassment, retaliation, things of that nature. But workers' compensation, you need an injury. So it can be a physical injury, a psychological injury, but you have to have an injury resulting so that we can actually pursue workers' compensation benefits. So the key word in workers' compensation is injury. You must have an actual injury.
All right. Now, do you get paid your normal salary rate on workers' compensation?
Unfortunately, no. This is the worst news to have to deliver to an injured worker. The state does what's called an average weekly wage calculation. And once they have your average weekly wage, they do a 2/3 rate, which is typical for people to get in work comp benefits. Now, if you're a lower wage earner, you get a little bit higher of a rate, maybe more like 90%. Now, if you're a very high wage earner, you get capped in Pennsylvania. So let's say you make $200,000 a year, you are not going to get paid that on workers' compensation. But the typical rate is about 2/3 pay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all the info. Where can someone go to learn a little bit more?
Sure. So they can call us directly, 215-987-6452. Our phones are on 24/7. Our website is filesinjurylawyers.com, and our social media is Files Law Office.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again today, Kaitlin. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again soon.